Hey guys, you're listening to Mark Goes to the Movies. I uh I had a moment today when I was driving to the movie theater to go see the two movies I saw. I'm kind of a movie critic now, guys. Is this how it works, right? I'm about to get paid. My first money from my podcast is all monetized. Thank you for listening to all the ads. And I don't think I can cross any of them off, but because I don't know what pays what. I'm not familiar with that how it works. But hey, man, ads are ads and they help uh give me the sense. I would say sense as in CENTS. So every little bit counts. But if you get paid for your movie reviews and your stuff, that technically makes you a critic. I'm technically a movie critic, and that is an amazing thing. I can add my LinkedIn is going to be so fucking awesome when I update this. You're talking movie critic from a podcast. He's a podcaster. Who isn't the podcaster these days, though? Everyone's got a podcast, and everyone's trying to promote it. And I appreciate that you picked this one. And I'm talking to maybe the three or four people that listen to every episode. Talking to Scott Wool, my friend, my best friend, Scott. I know he's up there because he's the only person in Fluorescent that sees. I don't know if I said it right either. Fluorescent, however you pronounce it. He's the only person in that location that listens to this. Granite City's got a lot of them. I imagine that's Tim. There's Roxana. I don't know. It might be Julie. She says she listens to all of them. I don't know, but I'm gonna call out Smitty, Levante, all these guys. You know, I don't know if Brad listens to podcasts, but I've put it out there plenty of times. He's gonna ask for it. I don't know if my cousins have listened to it. They're not on the map either. They have 30 some episodes, Kaylee. Why are you not listening? 30 episodes. It's on everything right now. It's on Spotify, it's on Amazon, it's on iHeartRadio, I think. I set it up for iHeartRadio. So I know the first episode's on there. But Kaylee, this time next week, listen to 31 of those episodes, right? Be great. This this also leads me to the t-shirts. T-shirts are doing real well. That's the where we made first payment was from t-shirts. I just enjoy making them. I have so many cool designs. They keep making more and more cooler designs. It's all going great. I had it's through TeePublic. I've looked at other places. They can't reach out to me because they know that you're selling shirts and a lot of designs. And like Teespring and all the other places, they're like, come sell with us. Your profit margins are a little better. Full disclosure, you will make a little bit more money. You can control your prices, actually. You can give sales. The thing, though, with T Public, I think those are the best quality shirts that I can give you. I don't know about Teespring or any other ones. I do personally use T Public, though, and I had an issue where I thought the design was printed crookedly, like the design was crooked, and I just said, "Hey," I took a picture of it, and I was like, "Look, I don't want to." It wasn't that crooked to where you could like seriously notice it. It was just like if you look at it long enough, you'd see, "Hey, isn't that shirt a little weird?" And I put it up there, and I sent a picture to T Public, and they were like, "Hey, go ahead and keep that shirt. You're right. Send you a new one." They got me a new shirt right away. So shout out to those guys. It's all about quality. I don't want anyone to buy anything from me because they are a little expensive sometimes, close to $20. I don't want anyone to buy it and be like, "This shirt is a piece of shit. Its quality's bad, Mark." And then like, I didn't make this, but I did choose who makes it. So I uh I strongly recommend T Public. I think it's a great place. Let's see, nothing else. I lost all my followers on Facebook on my personal profile. I had 2000s from all the Max videos, and we switched off them, and I lost them all. So now we're rebuilding through Mark Goes to the Movies, and it's a lot of commercials. Not gonna lie, commercials and memes is what we're going for there. Maybe some on-camera stuff at some point. I just never wanted to be on camera, but then the on-camera stuff doesn't do as bad as I thought it would. And I guess that's the frustrating thing. Is like, I just want to be a voice. First of all, as this started with a website, I didn't want to be a voice, and then the voice was like, it's not great, it's not professional, but the voice was all right. it got a lot of views, a lot of clicks, and then it started working. And then now I did some video stuff, and it's like, all right, well, that's doing all right too. Let's maybe we incorporate more videos, easier to watch, and yeah, those are like the three major things. The Instagram's getting close to a thousand followers. I can't wait for that. But yeah, everything's doing real well. All that stuff. This has let me know a story though. And I'm gonna shout out Zach McDaniel. I don't know if you listen to these, but Zach McDaniel is the only person I still talk to from my high school, and which is odd, right? Because he bickered a lot in high school themselves. But Zach's like the only. Like, he'll sit there and throw me some movie recommendations, and I don't know. I feel like he trusts me with a lot of my movie stuff, and yeah, he's one of those guys that I sit there. I have a very small circle, and he's one of the guys in it. And still, after I saw the time, it's going to be 20 years next year since we graduated, and if it feels really old now. But this goes back to my. I want to say it was my sophomore. It was my sophomore year. It was home ec. If and again with the Chaffee, Kaylee, I know you're supposed to be listening to this. Home ec, it was Miss Nolan. If anybody remember Miss Nolan, she had taught home ec, and then you had a career day where you would go and you would pick whatever career you want to be, and you would shadow that person. You'd get a chance, and my first choice was Blockbuster Video. They're like, "What do you want to do?" I want to work at Blockbuster Video. And Miss Nolan was like, "You can't do that. That's not a career. Like, that's pick something else." And it devastated me because that's all I really wanted to do was work at Blockbuster Video or any movie store really. It's Hastings, Blockbuster. Blockbusters seemed like more fun than Hastings. Hastings was a bigger store. It was more sales. It was everything. I wanted to specifically just work at Blockbuster and pick my recommendations. Like this movie's Sleepaway Camp 3 is recommended by Mark. It's a great movie. And they would have my picture, my I don't know, and be giving a thumbs up. I'm like, he recommends this. This is the guy. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to work in a movie store. And instead, my second choice, not as fun, it was going to be a sports writer because I was a big football fan, and I was like, yeah, I want to cover sports. However, this was like in January when they did this, so they weren't covering anything but basketball. And the sports writer, they worked at nights, so they're like, hey, we can't get you a sports writer, but what about a human interest writer? I know the woman's first name was Colleen, and so I drove with Colleen to out in the middle of this elementary school, and we interviewed some elementary school students, and she wrote about it, and that was all I learned from the newspaper. That's what they got me for. So, not exactly the best job shadowing experience. The but look at me now, right? I'm getting paid cents to review movies. We're at 32 now. We're at 32, 33, something like that. We're in the 30s. I can't wait till we get like in the 50s and maybe the 75s. And then 100th episode will make it really special. And I try not to we're not doing one every day. For a little while, that's what we're doing. We're doing one episode a day because we're watching so many. But unless it's a new movie, then it's got to be pretty damn good to be getting a good review. I want to do my Halloween theory because I do have a theory on the new Halloween trilogy. It correlates with the old Halloween trilogy, and just the franchise in general because it's probably my favorite franchise. I'm gonna watch them again this weekend. I don't know when the last time I watched Halloween Kills, but it's been too long, and I'll have to check my letterbox. For those of you who don't know who Letterbox is great, man. It's an app that tracks everything you've watched, and I've been using it. Scott uh, gave me the recommendation. Just I started December 2023, so almost 2.5 years, and yeah, it's got every movie I've watched for the past 2.5 years and how I ranked it, and it's pretty. I mean, pretty cool to see like how many times you watched a movie, all the actors in your movies, and like who's the actor you watch the most, and it gives you your stats. It's pretty cool. But yeah, these I saw two movies this today. So Project Hail Mary and then Ready or Not 2. Project Hail Mary was good, nice and pretty. Ready or Not 2, I'm gonna say this. I'm it's gonna sound like I'm trashing this movie. I wanna say it is just as good as the first one. That's that's the good news. It doesn't do anything else. I'm sorry. There was no need for this movie. I don't want you can just watch it. Hey, it's a good fun movie. I enjoyed it. I don't think it went to 4K. Like, if it was a regular Blu-ray, I'm probably not gonna buy it. At one point I had it. But yeah, it's if it didn't go to 4K, I probably didn't buy it. And it's kind of forgotten. It didn't deserve a sequel. It was a fun movie, but it doesn't deserve a sequel. Those directors, I don't know their individual names, but I know the Radio Silence is their name. Like, they're a team, and someone should have been like, "Hey, we're doing the same shit over and over again. We're hitting the same notes. Like, we get it. You like to see people exploding, I guess. You did it in Ready or Not. You did it so much that I thought, and you did it in Abigail. I was like, that's probably the same shit. Same thing, guys. Like, can't you guys think of anything new? Is this cool?" And everyone was upset about because they didn't direct the or not Halloween 7. They didn't direct Scream 7. Like, they're probably just happy they could blow somebody up in one of their shitty movies. I don't say shitty like it is bad. You should go watch them. Even shitty movies have good fans. It's like, I just didn't. I don't know. I thought it was needless. It didn't need to happen. Um, it's the same shit as the first movie, like the same story, except for like, oh, you can control the whole world now. I will spoil this. Let me just say, I'm gonna spoil this movie just because I'm gonna shell over it, and just know that I don't hate the movie. You can go see it and be fine. It's not gonna kill you. You're not gonna be bored. It's just like, oh, I thought I would have enjoyed more of a movie. Thought more of a better movie. Could have been better. Maybe some guy other guy. Will they do a third one? Probably. Where they gotta do the same fucking thing over and over again. They gotta go hide and shit. And at this point, maybe we should like finally shut the fuck up and start killing people, because that's these guys are inept. They're dumb as shit, right? The people that are hunting her, they're stupid. Like, they're supposed to be these rich people and shit, and they all have the power in the world, but they're really fucking stupid. Like, they don't know how to use the guns and shit. And I guess the thing. And then like Sarah Michelle Gellar, she's like one of the main stars. I thought it was funny because, yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of I guess a whole lot of uh it was like a central theme across both of them, right? Like, the first one didn't have a whole lot of name actors in it. Second one doesn't have a lot of name actors. We get the big one, big actor in was it the first one? I don't. It's not Adam. Is it Adam Brody? The guy from the OC is what I know him from. But he's like the he was the brother in the first one. And then this one, they got Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is the sister of one of the villains. I guess she is a villain herself. Like, she's gonna stick around to the end because they paid a lot of money for her. And they use a lot of the same actors, which, again, that's not a problem because Mike Flanagan, who I think is one of the best horror directors in all of horror right now, he uses a lot of the same actors, so it's good for him. But yeah, I just feel like when you're doing the same shit, though, that's the problem. Like, you make the same movie, you're like, I've seen this with the same fucking people, guys. Like, and there's nothing. Catherine Newton's the new protagonist in this movie too. She's I don't know, is it Samara Weaving? It's something like that. She's Australian, but yeah, Catherine Newton plays her sister, and it adds something to the story, I guess. And Elijah Wood, they got some bigger name actors in it, but yeah, it doesn't cost as much money, so that's good. No one loses money. I don't want to see any movie lose money. That's frustrating. Besides The Bride, the Bride looks fucking awful. It may not be awful, but it looks awful. It's so bad that they're trying to give away the mini posters still as you walk into AMC, and there's a whole stack of them just sitting there waiting to get picked up for something. And yeah, it just wasn't from is it they felt like it was forced conflict a lot of times. The other bad guy in there, who was Buffy's brother, was the guy from some of the faculty. I don't know his name, but he was He was the bad guy in the faculty as well. Or he ended up being the bad guy in the faculty. He wasn't at the end. He was the football player. That's how you know him. Faculty's a great movie. Maybe we'll cover that one at some point. I got the 4K of that. And yeah, it's just they just kind of do the same thing over and over again. They blow people up. There were some funny parts in it. It was all right. Project Hail Mary was a little funnier. I think maybe that's what hurts it is that when you see a good movie beforehand, I think Project Hail Mary, despite being so long, was a lot better than Ready or Not. And again, Ready or Not's over 90 minutes. Huge problem. Stop fucking making movies that are 90 minutes long. Sorry, over 90 minutes long. Make more 90-minute movies. Make less over 90-minute movies. And then you start seeing the same trailers over and over again. It's a new season for stuff. And maybe it all leads into when you're thinking it's a bad movie. Maybe I'll see it again and rejudge it again because there ain't a whole lot coming out next couple weeks. It's gonna be a little bit slow until we get to Super Mario, and then I'll see Super Mario 4 times every time because I really enjoyed the first one. This one looks great. I'm a big Super Mario fan. So yeah, it'll make its money back. It'll do all right. It's just you kind of wish you do a little bit more. If I just saw Ready or Not, I don't need to just see the same shit over and over again. I get your tropes; they're cool, man. Blowing people up makes a ton of sense, but like you're doing it too much. And then like you're like sitting there, and I don't want to get into too much of the spoilers at the end. I've spoiled enough of it, I think. The ending doesn't make any sense. Like it's super frustrating. But Catherine Newton did a great job. I think she should take over the franchise as far as I'm concerned. Thought she was the better part of the movie. And yeah, you could probably save your money and wait for it on Hulu. It's not gonna take very long to come out. But that's really all there is to Ready or Not 2. I guess they did it so they could do this tagline, Ready or Not 2, here I come. And that was the whole fucking movie. So, oh, other thing, and I'm like, maybe give a shout out to the AMC employees. So as I was leaving Ready or Not 2, I saw Project Hail Mary at 2 p.m. That was from 2 to 3, because it's a long fucking movie, 2.5 hours. And they do 30 minutes of previews, so it took a full 3 hours pretty much. I I went to go to my car and I was like, oh shit, I lost my keys. Like I was ready to go. I hope they're in the car. They were not in the car. Spoiler alert. So I go there and I forget the lady's name because I was gonna say, hey, gonna shout you out. The I was like, I don't want to, feel like I'm breaking in, but like I need my keys. They're in the car, or not in the car, but they might be in the theater. And I go in there, no keys in the theater. I go back. Well, I saw another movie too because I have AMC List. I can see 4 movies a week, and they're like, "Oh, you have 4 movies a week? Cool, man. You're one of our best customers, A-list people." And I was like, "Thank you," but however, I lost my keys still. They weren't in that theater, so we looked up the. I remembered it was theater 3. It was across the hall from the first one I went to, and she's like, "Oh, you just go check Lost and Found and see if they didn't go anything." And these sons of bitches, I will not shout out Lost and Found, but they found my keys and they would not give them to me until I described my keys. Like, who the fuck is losing their keys so much? And they're like, if anyone comes up and like, hey, you lost your keys? Which one are you? I was like, as multiple people? Multiple people are losing their keys? Seems to be a problem, guys. Your seats are all fucking wonky and shit. Now, if I was sitting in Dolby, that'd probably be a lot easier to find my keys, or I would know they were gone because pockets higher up. Get rid of these shitty theater seats and these IMAX theaters and these regular theaters. You're an AMC. Get some nice seats. The NCG, if they had a phone or not phone plan, they had a movie plan, they'd be right up there with you. I don't know what their shit is, but yeah, it'd be a lot easier. But yeah, that was my day, guys. Uh, will I do another one this weekend? We'll see. You're gonna get them. You're gonna get them these on Friday. You're gonna get these movies the day they come out. If you're like, my God, I've liked Mark covering, what was that fucking movie we did? Invasion USA. I love that one because Chuck Norris is in the hospital now. Hopefully he pulls through and lives another 100 years. But like, yeah, I enjoyed Mark talking about Invasion USA and Scream 7 and Halloween. Well, how about we spread it along? How about we spread the word, right? spread the word of Mark and let's pump these listens up. We're trying to get to 1,000 by April 22nd. If you want to give me a gift, listen as much as you can until April 22nd to get to 1,000 listens, because that would be so fucking awesome. I think I'd get paid like $3. So definitely not banking bank, but like we were doing pretty well. But yeah, if not, if I don't do any more, the next schedule will be They Will Kill You, which is basically like Ready or Not. It's the same fucking plot. Not directed by the same guys though. The I'm gonna pronounce this one wrong. The Muschietti twins, brother and sister. You know they did It, and then True Detective. Well, they're gonna be the ones that are gonna take over. I want to say they have They Will Kill You movie. That's about a cult and about a person that's gets sacrificed and they got to fight back. So basically the same premise. But yeah, that'll be the next one we cover, and then Super Mario Galaxy. Super excited about that one. I have my tickets already. I got my tickets for Michael Jackson. I think that one's gonna be really good. 2 hour, 2.5 hours long, but that one probably deserves to be 2.5 hours. And yeah, that's been the show, guys. Appreciate your listening. Spread it around, and we'll see you later.
Friday night, theater lights, tickets tearing at the door at the AMC with the big screen glow and the crowd that wants more. But when the sun goes down in summer and the stars light up the sky, you'll find me parked at the Skyview Drive-In, watching monsters come alive. From slashes and old VHS tapes to the movies out right now, talking coats and theater nights. Yeah, you know just where to go now. Mark goes to the movies. Mark goes to the movies. Talking horror and the crates, from the drive-in screen to AMC. We're staying up too late. Whoa. Mark goes to the movies. Alright.